Randy McKee here with Soccer 605, and we're here today with Andy Janssen, a former South Dakota standout, who's now coaching at Bemidji State. Thanks, Andy, for being with us today.
Yeah, not a problem. Thanks for having me.
So you got hired, let's see, as assistant there in 2012, right? And so did you just finish your first year?
Actually, I was a grad assistant my first 2 years. So in 2010, I started there, and then last summer it started a full-time position. And yeah, now I'm there now.
So what do you think about coaching at the college level?
Oh, I love it. It's ever since I've been in high school for some community service project, I just knew I wanted to coach. And then my former college coach was like, here's an opportunity for you to be a grad assistant. And, you know, I went up there. I really enjoyed it, and I couldn't ask for a better job right now.
Well, you know, that is really neat to be able to try to do something that you really love to do, and seeing that come to fruition, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. I mean, just being around soccer players all the time, being able to train and, you know, just working with young individuals all the time is just, it's awesome experience.
Tell us a little bit about Bemidji State.
Well, it's up in northern Minnesota, and it's just a beautiful place to go up there, especially in the summer. If you just want to go out on the lake, you know, it's usually around the 70s, so, you know, usually in the winter you try and go south for warm, but, you know, in the summer you probably want to go up to us because it's the best weather you can have up there during that time of the year.
Yeah, that North Woods is beautiful. And you're Division II and play in Northern Sun, right?
Yep. Same conference as, you know, South Dakota people might know of Augustana, and University of Sioux Falls just joined us this last year. So it's the same conference. Now we're up to 16 teams, so most of them are around Minnesota. There's Nebraska, a couple Iowa, and North Dakota.
Where did you do your college soccer at?
Northwestern College. It's actually in Orange City, Iowa. It's about 70 miles away from Sioux Falls, and yeah, I was there for 4 years.
And you played your high school soccer at Roosevelt, right?
Yep. We're actually standing in Roosevelt right now, so it's good to just kind of be back in this little area.
You know, we were just, they have a fundraiser alumni tournament, basketball tournament going on today, and I was just talking to one of the soccer people I know in there about how it's funny where when you guys leave high school, you're all a bunch of tall, skinny kids, but when you come back for these, you're a little chunkier.
Oh, yeah. You put on a few pounds after you're not running every once in a while. So, yeah, I was usually probably running every day for about 3-4 hours. Now it's 3-4 hours a week, and that would be a good thing.
Well, I know I always tease the guys I know here, you know, because by the end of the soccer season, they all usually look like a bunch of coyotes. They're so skinny, you know.
Yep, exactly. So
how many students do you have there at Bemidji State?
We have about 5,000, and that's, yeah, it's undergrad, graduate, and it's always around there. So it's not too big, not too small. It's kind of in the middle.
So you know, we're always asking people this that came out of South Dakota. What did you learn playing soccer in South Dakota and with some of the South Dakota people about soccer and about life that's helping you be successful at the college level now?
You know, growing up, I had some good coaches, Chad O'Donnell and Dan Radigan, and, you know, honestly, they did a really good job for probably not playing college and growing up with a soccer background, but I know they worked hard at getting better. And, you know, I would say our Dakota Gold Clash team was one of the better ones that came out of South Dakota, and I brought my hats off to them because they did a wonderful job with the kids and just creating a great environment for us. And, you know, I think the biggest thing that they taught us was how to compete and how to win, and, you know, that's something that we're trying to teach our girls at Bemidji State right now, is how to compete and be friends all at the same time and not hold grudges. And, you know, that's one thing they did a good job with us at.
Well, it is possible to do that, but you obviously have to create the right environment there too.
Oh yeah, I mean, you know, you need that environment to get better. If you're not pushing each other, you're not going to get better. And, you know, you gotta be able to play hard like you're playing in a game, and then be best friends when you're off the field. I mean, that's what a team's all about. You know, pushing each other, and, you know, then hanging out and just laughing about it after practice.
So you had a pretty good season last year. You were 10-7-2.
Yep.
And what are your prospects for this coming year?
Our 2013 class is pretty good. They're going to add a lot of depth to our team. This year we're only losing one senior, so we're returning everyone, and then the following year we're only losing 5 more. So, most of the people that were on our team last year are still going to be starting for the next 2 years. But anything can happen, especially the competitive environment we're talking about. So some other kids might come in and they might take their spot, and that's awesome for our program, And I just think in the next 2 years we're just going to get better and better. And last year I thought we probably could have made the NCAA tournament. We had a 4-game skid where we lost 4 games, and we rebounded back from that. And if we wouldn't have had that, I really thought we could have done well in the NCAA tournament, and that's kind of where we hope to be in the next 2 years.
It's really amazing, isn't it, across the board about how one little difference can make a team win or lose. And the quality across the board is just so close. With every team, anybody could beat anybody anymore.
Oh yeah, especially with a 16-team conference, we're probably fortunate to win a couple of our games too. So on the flip side, we could have had more losses instead of what we had. So maybe we were grateful. You just don't know. So yeah.
Well, Andy, thanks a lot for spending a few minutes with us this morning. We're looking forward to keeping in touch with you, and it be an inspiration for all these young guys who want to get out of the state or even in state and go on to the coaching at the college level. Would you recommend it?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, if you enjoy the game of soccer and you think you want to work with young individuals and coach, it's a great job.
Well, I can attest to that. Probably not at the college level, but below. Thanks again, Andy, and we'll be keep in touch.
Yeah, thank you.